All right, hi, this is Atticus, and welcome to Industry Giant 4.0. We're playing the neighbor scenario, and this is part 4. Now, in the last episode, which unfortunately rather abruptly ended due to a disk storage space I had on my computer, we set up 2 new industries, a wooden tools industry, which was quite simple. It was just adding the tool factory, increasing lumber, adding some planks production, shipping them up there to the tools, grabbing the produced tools, and taking them down to our 2 cities, Proctorville and Chesapeake. Now, we had a whole bunch of money in. We spent a whole bunch of money putting in our next industry, which is shoes. Shoes is a rather involved process. It involves leather from a farm, which is down here. It involves oil from an oil well. It involves rubber from a chemical rubber from a chemical factory, and it involves then taking the leather and the rubber and making shoes. So we have the line set up here to coordinate between these. We don't have our trains running, so these are just kind of running for no reason. So let's get our line going. If we look at this, we look at the station, we don't have a train line. So let's do a new train line. Okay. We're going to go to the shoe warehouse. Then we're going to go all the way down here to the Proctorville warehouse next to the farm. Then we're going to go up here to the oil well. And then we're going to go back to the shoe warehouse. This, okay? The products we're going to mess with, we're going to have shoes. That's not right. We're going to have, if I can find them, shoes. We're going to have, let's see, we'll have leather. We're going to have oil, shoes, leather, oil. That's it. Is that it? I think that's it. Okay. So for the shoes, we want you to load. We're making 3,500, I think. Crap. 4,500. Yes, I think that's right. 4,500. So I want you to pick up 4,500 shoes, and I want you to actually unload them. Unload them down at the Proctorville warehouse. Unload 4,500. All right. Okay, good. Then down in Proctorville, we want you to load 4,500 of these guys. And you will eventually unload them at the shoe warehouse. That is correct. So at the oil well, we want you to load 4,500 oil. Now remember, we're saying over the course of a year, this is what we want you to do. 4,500, and you're going to unload. This one here is irrelevant. You're not doing that. You're loading 4,500. You're unloading 4,500 at the shoe warehouse. Okay? So let's walk through this again. You start at this depot. You're going to come out to this warehouse. You're going to grab any shoes that are available. You're going to take them down to the Proctorville warehouse. At that warehouse, after you drop those off, you're going to pick up leather. Then you're going to go to the oil well. You're going to not do anything with the leather, but you're going to pick up oil. Then you're going to go up to the shoe warehouse and drop both those products off and go back to the depot ready to start again. So we're going to run you out of the shoe train depot. This is going to be our shoe train. And we're going to apply that, and let's see that run. As you can see here, we're missing products. Of course we are. And these things up here can't load anything because nothing's getting made, but we just need our shoe. Here we go. Here's a train. So you can see it's going to try to load. Let's go down there. Let's follow it and watch its storage. It tried to load shoes. There aren't any, of course. So it'll run down. And make its way down to Proctorville. See, we're just about broke here. Down to Proctorville. And it loads up with 192 leather. Now it's on its way to the oil well. And there's the other train. There's its buddy that's taken off. So it goes up here to the oil well, picks up 192 oil, and heads on up to our warehouse. Drops off both products and goes back to the depot to run another day. Now we can start seeing, like here, a truck that's going to have 100 leather and 100 oil. So let's just follow him. We'll follow this truck and watch this line work. We've got nothing else to do because we need to wait on money anyway. He's heading down to the chemical factory. So he's going to go down to the chemical factory, drop off his oil. He would pick up rubber, but of course nothing's been made yet. So now he's going to go over to the textile factory and drop off his leather. Then he will pick up any rubber that was there, but there isn't any. So he's going to go back and he's going to take that, take any shoes that were there up to the depot, but there aren't any yet. But there should be pretty soon. We should start seeing actual production here. Let's just double check and see if we got everything right. Yeah, here, look at this. We've got our rubber production going in the chemical factory, and over here we have the hides, but we don't have the rubber yet. So when this guy finishes a production run, then the next truck that wanders in there will actually take rubber to the textile factory and get our shoe business started. There we go. Now we should have rubber. Here we go. We've got oil and rubber. So this truck right here is, let's watch him. He's got leather for the textile factory. He's got oil for the chemical factory. So he's going to come down here and drop off the oil. And he's going to pick up rubber. Here we go. And the rubber is going to head up here to our textile factory. Drop off both those things. Try to pick up shoes, but there aren't any, of course, because we haven't been able to run a production yet. So we're getting it set up. Now we'll start with this next cycle right here. We should start producing. We should see green. There we go. Now we're actually making shoes, right? In the meantime, all our trains are still doing what they do. We're starting to make shoes. So we should start, after this production cycle finishes, we'll start seeing shoes in the storage for our shoe factory. Notice our economy's recovered a little bit, and it'll do nicely when we start getting an actual shoe business going. So let's just, so here we go. We're at the end of a cycle. There we go. Now we got 100 shoes. Now we can watch this truck right here as he comes in. He's got the rubber for the textile factory. So he drops that off and picks up the shoes. And And then he goes up to the storage up here, drops the shoes off. So now we actually have shoes. After all that, we have shoes in our shoe warehouse. So the next train that pops out of here, like this one right here, will grab shoes. There he goes. And he grabs some shoes and he heads off to the Proctorville warehouse. And we'll just see this through all the way. Well, we got nothing else to do. We'll see this all the way through until we see some shoes being delivered to one of the towns. Train's headed down here. He will drop off the shoes at this logistics center. Pick up the leather and head back up. Now if we look in here in our storage, we've got 100 shoes. And those should disappear here pretty soon. We should have trucks heading over, going to Proctorville and Chesapeake. For you. Oh, leather to the warehouse. Did we set up that line? Do we have a line for this? Let's look at, close this. Let's look here. Look at our stations. We don't. Okay, cool. All right, that's why nothing's getting delivered. All right, so now we want to set up lines. We want a new truck line. Okay, we want to have shoe to Proctorville. And that would be out of the farm truck depot. And we want to go here and here. That's hardware, no. Fashion, there we go. Oh. Remember what we did with the hardware? We talked about, we've got a new line coming. I'm going to kill this. I'm going to throw that away. We have a new line coming, and we're producing clothes. If we look at our demand, like just in Proctorville, we need 4,000 clothes and 2,600 fashion. That, shoes, sorry. So that's 6,600. Now it's going to grow to be more. 6,600 a quarter is more than like 1,000 a quarter we need to get in here. And our small spot here only holds 400. 989 out of 400? What? What's that? Why is our capacity 989 out of 400? Someone might want to take a look at that. But it's empty right this minute. It's a great time to bulldoze that baby. So we built a larger hardware store. We're also going to build a larger, let's go here, shop, a larger fashion. So let's build a nicer, bigger fashion shop here. We can put it, if it'll fit, we can just use that space. It won't fit, it doesn't matter. We'll put it right there. That'll be our new fashion shop. Okay. And what we'll do is look at our lines, and like the one to Proctorville, this guy here, will be messed up. Now I've got to remind myself, let me look at the line, Chesapeake, close to Chesapeake, 1680. Okay. So we want to take that line of close to Proctorville and make it, add a stop that goes here and pick up 1680 and apply. Right? Then we want to set up our shoe delivery to that same place. Here we go, shoes to Proctorville. So we're going to say out of the farm truck depot, you go to the to the warehouse and then to the fashion place, and you pick up shoes, and you pick up. We're making 4,500, 2,250 shoes, and apply. All right. Now we're still broke. What I really want to do is, once we have a little more money, I want to actually add one of these over here to serve Chesapeake, and have the train take stuff over there rather than the trucks. But I mean, this is not too long a line for a truck delivery. It's okay. I guess we'll stick with this for the time being. So let's look at Chesapeake and say, okay, they got the nice big hardware store. I'm not seeing. They're not showing me what this is. We got the small fashion, small hardware, medium hardware. Now the small one, we were looking at deleting it. It's empty now, and we don't have anybody coming to it. So we're going to knock it down. Then we're going to look at our small fashion. They got a couple of dresses in there. All right, a couple of, I keep calling them dresses. They're clothes. Let's go. Let's build a shop. A medium fashion, put it in Proctorville or Chesapeake, and we'll run until we get some money. That blade's just coming right in at us. We need 1.25 million. Kind of expensive. Hardware, medium, storage overloaded. Interesting. Let's see. Yeah, it's got a lot of that stuff in it. We need some money. There we go. So let's go fashion. Spin this around and build. All right, so now we have a new fashion deal. Let's go to our lines. We need 1680 going to Chesapeake. We need to. Oh wait, did we? We need to take that off and put it on here and make this 1680. So we'll have 1,680 clothes per year coming in there. And we're also going to have a line of, we need shoes to, I don't know why I'm doing shoe train and shoe truck sounds cool. Shoes better here, and we need a line to deliver our shoes to Chesapeake. So let's go shoes to Chesapeake, the farm truck depot, go here and then here, get shoes and get 2250, half of what we're creating, and go. I want to click. Something's through here. Oh, I see. It's hiding up here. Storage. Have leather. All right, we need a train coming down with some shoes, like right here. We need some shoes. There we go. 325 shoes. That's more like it. That is more like it. There's one thing about this line here. The one, this one. It seems like they're doing something with these. Chemical factory, loading, unloading here, loading. Oh, I see what it is. You got leather and rubber going here, and you're also loading. You're doing three things here. You're unloading the rubber at the shoe factory as well. Yeah. Okay, never mind. It looked wrong to me, but it isn't. I kept seeing that symbol for loading or unloading rubber, and I wasn't sure what that meant. Now, we just been a quarter, so I'm guessing we paid some taxes maybe, or no, not taxes. Interest, yeah, it could be. Those loans are tough. Remember, we're playing on hard, so our margins are tight. Everything has to be kind of crisp. We gotta get our act together here and crawl out of this. Yeah, we're selling shoes, that's for sure. Not enough, but we're selling them. Selling clothes, but not enough. See what happens when we really get this going. Here comes 500 shoes down here. Notice he's going, now we're starting to get some efficiency because look what he's doing now. He's got 791. And 800 would be the most I think he would ever load because he's also got to load the oil up here. He's going to get a fair amount of oil as well, so that's going to take a nice amount of supplies up here for us to distribute. And this hardware is still getting overloaded. Chesapeake. I see it pushing the limits. We need to sell his. I almost need to have a separate store for each product. Honestly, they don't cost a whole lot to maintain them. You could absolutely do that. But. All right. Okay, looking a little better on the economy. I wouldn't call it great. We've lost money so far this year. We spent only spent $2.5 million on construction. So that loan is costing us $1 million plus, and revenues. Some of our revenues were actually refunds, which hardly count. Sales are only 11 million. Our operating costs are 11.4. Wow, we're barely making money right now, barely. Look at that. That's a full load of leather going up there. I would think we would start seeing some pretty good loads of shoes coming down on our trains. Let's see this next train come out. Not enough vehicles. It said that, then it went away. Then it like it had enough vehicles. So we're short on vehicles somewhere. Maybe this line here, emptying this guy out. Could be. Barely. Well, all right, we started turning a profit again. That's good. Here comes a train. And it's holding 325 shoes. Good. So I think we did pay our taxes there. No taxes. Let's see, did we make money last year? We did, 1.8 million. And our fashion was 10 million. Hardware is 4.5 and some groceries. So we should be growing our cities okay. And we're making everything they need. We're not making nearly enough. Again, I'd love to see the demand and the supply together here, right? That would be nice. And I know we can go to our shops, but then you have to look at each individual shop and look at the sales. And even that would, okay, we're pretty dead on those tools. Pretty good on the wood shavings. Now they wanted some planks in Proctorville. Do they still want those? No, that must have been. Could that have been some kind of temporary thing? I don't know what that was. I don't know why they would want planks and then not want planks. I'm hoping they don't have these kind of things that you have them for a while. Not enough vehicles for our veggies to Chesapeake. So we don't have enough vehicles in this one, according to this, but we're at 54%. Really, is everything reserved? Everything's reserved. I'm going to buy 5 more trains, or I'm sorry, 5 more trucks for the farm truck depot. Go. And notice we're up to almost 5 million of quarterly earnings. So we're definitely gaining ground, but our company value is just creeping up. We're at 69 out of 1,000, right? We're like 6% of the way there. Not enough vehicles, veggies. Oh, we got vehicles on the way. Yeah, we've got 5 vehicles on the way to be here in about 6 days. Hardware storage overload. What's this? Purchase contract freight coaster trailer. What does that mean? We didn't have any contracts. No, we didn't have any. As far as I can see, we don't have any real excess either. Shoe warehouse, we've got 400 shoes. We're looking good on this to keep these guys busy and operating. So I think this is working nicely. I just want to make sure we really did do 4,500 for each of these. That's not 4,500, is it? All right, I'm not sure if we're doing 4,500 or 3,500. What are we doing? Production is 1, 2, 3, 4, 4,500. All right, this is messed up. Production is 4,500. 520, that'll do. All right, your production should be 4,500. What's the most you can do? 3,000. So 2,250 is what and we want you to be 2,250. Fly. We want you to be producing 4,520. That's what it says it's doing. And I want this line. Let's look at that line. Station shoe truck line is all. Is all 4,500s. That's what we want. Okay. All right, we're good. I really feel like we need to be making more clothes. All we can put in here is one farm. Here, put one more industry. Yeah, it doesn't really work. Let's see if we can make money. 61 will make 1.8 million. 62, not very much. Wow, that's a lot of wooden tools. Oh, look at that. We sold all of them. We met our quota. We're overproducing on them, and if so, can we get rid of some? Let's see here. Offers. Like wood shavings, clothes, which we definitely can't do. Steel. All these prices are less. You know, your export prices are less than what you can sell in your own area. But if we could do something like wooden tools, we had an excess. Now, that would be a useful thing too. I'm going to pause for a second. I don't know how to see, like, what, I can see production and stuff like that. I can see shop utilization, which is over 100%, 55, which I don't get considering it's overloaded. Oh, it's low because of the seasonality. You know, you never get 100% because you're only selling 1 to 2 quarters for your shavings. I think it's 2. Look at this, 217%. What could that be? I don't know what that means. How can we have 200% utilization on this shop? And we're not even selling enough. Yeah, I don't get that. Somebody explain that one to me. 200% utilization. I don't know what that means because $1,085. Are you wanting something else? Are you now wanting fruit? No, they don't want fruit. Although it makes me wonder if fruit isn't going to come up because this guy here, look at that. He's got fruit, unpackaged fruit as an item. So I'm thinking it's going to come up here. Maybe. And these guys over here, 195%, 113%, 52%, and 57%. Oh, wait. Hardware, fashion. Okay. Groceries, sales, storage, nothing. Okay. Demand for, yeah, oh, they want fruit over here, but not much. They want 6,000 vegetables. And right now, we're not producing anything close to that, I don't think. Well, we're producing 6,000, but we want that much in both cities. I think it would serve us well to actually open up another line. Place 5 fields out here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open up more veggies. I mean, honestly, we could do all these max, all 3 lines, do 9,000 vegetables out of this farm, and then we could look at our line and send 4,500 to Chesapeake, and look at our lines again and send 4,500 to Proctorville. And then the question, that's going to set up production because I changed it. That's that third one. And our depot here got one auto assigned, 2, 3. Yeah, I think we've got enough trucks here. It's hard to tell. Utilization's 55. I don't know what that really is telling us. If somebody kind of has that figured out, let me know. Especially if somebody has this shop utilization figured out, let me know. Because again, we're playing this on hard. It means we got to be kind of correct on this stuff. We can't just guess or be sloppy. We got to get it right. See, look at this. We're taking 800 hides up there now, and we're getting 800 oil. That means this train is running very nicely, very efficiently. It's getting a full load of both raw materials, so to speak, both inputs, and dropping them both off. We're making a lot of shoes, so we're doing well on the shoes. Company prices. If we look at the highest local price, it's not clothing anymore. It's kitchen appliances and household appliances. Meat. And then our shoes are 2,300, so they're good. They're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They're 8th best. And we're making, what else? We're making these wooden tools. They're way down the line. And we're making the veggies, which will be way down here too. Veggies are way down here, but they're easy to set up. And we don't really have another product we can make. I mean, I think Chesapeake is starting to want fruit, but I'm almost tempted to skip that and see what else is coming. So Chesapeake's size 269, and Proctorville is actually bigger. And the town supply level, I don't know what that means. I mean, I assume that means there's just more stuff we could be giving them. I think it's, we just bumped up our veggies, didn't we? So the veggie supply should get better over time. And you see our money's popping back up again. So I think now it's just hurry up and wait. It's just let this run for a while and accumulate some more money until the cities get big enough to tell us what product they want next. So I think we'll just stop right there, and I'm going to let it run offline. You don't need to be watching this, and it's a little boring. There are things I can look at that just fascinate me, but I think it'd be boring for most of you. And so I'll come back when it's time to do another product, when we see the demand and we can get into something else. This is a job on the hard levels to get this one. Actually turned out to be easier than I thought. This is the one. We're at 75 million out of 1,000 million, basically. So we're at 7.5% of where we need to be on company value. So I will be back. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it'll help you become a better player. I hope you'll like, comment, share, and subscribe, and join us for our next Industry Giant 4.0 video. Thank you.